Now, somebody would like to ask some questions. You can learn a lot. Probably has spent more than around 50 years in Krishna consciousness. Okay? So you can raise your hand. Somebody would like to.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Many are new to this Krishna consciousness.
Yeah.
So could you give some tips how to develop a personal relationship with Srila Prabhupada?
Very nice. Well, you've actually started that process. How to develop your personal relationship with Srila Prabhupada. Now, I got to tell a couple stories about in his physical form. But Srila Prabhupada says, everything that you need to know, everything about me and everything you need to know is in my books. So that is where the real relationship lies. And for me, I was only a devotee for 2 years when Prabhupada left the planet. I only got to see him a couple of times. So, I mean, I sort of feel to my senior godbrothers, wow, you had so much association. And they all say the same thing, but associations with the books. Luckily for us in this day and age, almost everything Prabhupada said, you can get to it online. YouTube videos are there, Prabhupada's classes, his conversations, his walks. Everything is available. So if you want to have a personal association with Srila Prabhupada, it's there. And that's all you need. You just connect with Srila Prabhupada like that. And that's what I'm still doing. I'm still trying to feel some stronger connection. Even though, I saw Srila Prabhupada. That's wonderful. But, the real connection is through Prabhupada's books. So, it's there for everyone. You're welcome.
You were talking about mayapur now. So, would you like to hear your words about the glories of mayapur?
Oh, the glories of Mayapur. Well, I tell you one thing. Mayapur is very, very special. It's a miracle place. And one has to be very careful about what his desires and wants are when one is in Sridham Mayapur. I have had, and I can't tell you, I've been living here for 5 years. I've had so many experiences where I will say, I need to see this devotee. I haven't seen him for like months, and I need to ask him a question, and boom, there he is. That has happened so many times to me. So Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda are hearing what's in our heart. So if you're standing there desiring more money, or a better job, or a good wife, or your kids to grow up nicely, all these kind of material desires, they can be fulfilled. So are you going to waste what you're getting from Mahaprabhu on those kind of things? Or are you going to say, please Mahaprabhu, help me get rid of some of these dirty habits I have, some of these anartas, you know the word anartas? Unwanted habits that you don't want. Now most of us, I don't know about all of you, but myself, I grew up with so many nasty habits. And it's like, trying to catch a train back to Krishna, and I'm carrying all this luggage, and I'm trying to loosen it, get rid of some of it, empty out the suitcase a bit, but I have so many things. I can't tell you how many times a jingle or a commercial from when I was a little kid comes into my head, and I'll start singing this, like, what are you doing? Chant, what are you doing? So all of this stuff, it stays with you. And there's even things from other births that you're not even realizing you're carrying with you. So be very careful in Sridham Mayapur. It's a very special place. And miracles do happen here. So if your desire is actually to be Krishna conscious, you really want to be Krishna conscious. Now I'll tell you one quick story. This is one of my favorites. Srila Prabhupada once gave a class in Los Angeles. Now in this class, he said, in order to go back to Godhead, which should be everyone's goal, to go back to Krishna, to be in the spiritual world. He said, in order to go back to Godhead, you have to be 100% Krishna conscious. Cent% is what he said. 100% Krishna conscious. Now this was 1972, and all the devotees knew they weren't even halfway there. And they were thinking, oh. And they made that face. They all sat there like, and Prabhupada continued to lecture, and he's looking out, and all the devotees are like, like what hope do I have? Oh. So then Prabhupada said, a little further in the lecture, he said, okay, 90%, and Krishna will take you back to Godhead. And Prabhupada looked out, and they were all going, 90%? I mean, what am I now, 10, 20? I mean, I think of Krishna once in a while, and I follow this program, but, So Prabhupada continued the lecture, finished the lecture, and as he was walking off of the Vyasa-san to go back to his room, he turned to the devotees and he said, Krishna will take you all back to Godhead if you are simply 80%. And then he walked off. When they got back to Srila Prabhupada's rooms, one of his sannyasis said, Prabhupada, even 80%, I mean, you know our backgrounds, where we've come from, what we've done. 80% Krishna conscious. I don't know. That doesn't sound like something we can do in this lifetime. And Prabhupada says, do not worry. I have a solution for you. He said, I have the key to the back door. You simply hold on to my dhoti and I will carry you through it. So that's like in relation to your question. We want to develop this personal relationship with Krishna. We want to develop this personal relationship with Prabhupada. And if you take initiation now, you want to develop a personal relationship with your guru. Your guru, no doubt, is holding on to Srila Prabhupada's dhoti, who's holding on to Bhaktisiddhanta's dhoti, and they know the way through the back door. So there are some special exemptions that are given to devotees who are sincerely following Srila Prabhupada's instructions. Sincerely following. And there's the key word. You have to be sincere. Krishna sees your sincerity. He doesn't say, how many shlokas does he know? No, sorry, get him out. It's not about that. It's about your sincerity. How hard are you trying to be Krishna conscious? Some of us are not in such a good place when we're coming. Like right now, you're kind of new. Maybe you're kind of, I like the Bhagavad Gita and I'm trying to chant, but it's difficult. I got family, I got business, I got so many things going on, so many things dragging my mind in other places. But if you're sincere, Krishna opens up little doors for you that you can go through and become a little more Krishna conscious, a little more Krishna conscious. If you're 1% now, let's hope to be 2% in a little short time. Let's hope to be 3, then 4, then 5. Wherever you're at, just become sincere in your desires. And that's why mayapur is special. Stand in front of Panchatattva and Sringade, Radha Madhava, and express to them how you feel. Krishna is a person, right? He's not just a statue, he's a person. Krishna is in the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is the holy name. These are our relationships. This is what brings us closer. When we chant, chant with your heart. Don't just go through the motions. Don't keep your phone or your tablet or your computer near you when you're chanting japa. It's the biggest downfall that we have in this age. It pulls you away. I don't even have mine anywhere near me when I'm chanting japa. Nowhere. I mean, it's tough enough without that phone calling you, without saying, hey, something. No, just chant your rounds. 2.5, 3 hours. You, the holy name, nobody else. It's so powerful. Prabhupada was asked, when book distribution was very big in America, he was asked, how can I increase this book distribution? We were doing so well, but the devotees wondered, how can we do more? And Prabhupada says, you chant better rounds. It's that simple. The more you chant with your heart, the closer you get to Krishna, the easier this Krishna consciousness becomes. Okay? That's it? That wasn't too bad. Oh, my God. Okay.
Prabhu, has it been always like you've been very...
Yes.
Yeah.
I get this a lot.
Yeah. It's been always like that, and when it goes low, how does it... you're always so energetic.
Yeah.
How do you keep it?
How do I keep it?
Yeah.
You have my bag there? I'm going to show you. It's only fair. Ta-da! It's like pulling a rabbit out of my hat, but instead it's my bead bag. That's how I stay enthusiastic. What's my alternative? Could you imagine if I came up here and I wasn't enthusiastic?
Hare Krishna. Thank you all for being here. Krishna consciousness is ecstatic. I hope you're all feeling the bliss. I know I am.
If I did that, would you all walk out, wow, yeah, I want to be like that? So you have that option. Like Prabhupada was once sitting in his room, and he was at his desk, and his servant came in, and Prabhupada was chanting on his japa. And he finished the last round, pulled his last bead down, and he said to the servant, I've finished my 16 rounds. Now I can do any damn thing I want. And the servant's like, whoa, that's a pretty heavy statement. What did he mean by that? It's like you must chant these rounds. And then when you're finished your rounds, it's your choice. What do you want to do? How do you want to spend the rest of your day? You can fill it with Krishna, or you can fill it with Maya. It's your choice. So how do I stay enthusiastic? I can fill it with enthusiasm, or no enthusiasm. And for me, the no enthusiasm doesn't work. Because I'm a thrill seeker. If I stood up here and did that, like I just showed you, I wouldn't have any fun. You wouldn't have any fun. So what is the point? But if I get up here and I'm showing you, you know what? I love this Krishna consciousness. I love Bhagavad Gita. I love Prasadam. I love Kirtan. You know. Everyone's like, yeah, okay, I can see that, he does. So what is the point of me being unenthusiastic? I'm just going to do this until I can't anymore. Now, I'm 70, almost 70. In a couple of months, I'll be 70. And I'm thinking, I can still dance, I can still sing, I can still be enthusiastic. Thank you, Krishna, because he's fulfilling my desires. Do you want to be enthusiastic?
Yes.
Who's stopping you? Did somebody say, hey, don't be enthusiastic? I don't want to see too much enthusiasm here, folks. Come on. No, it's up to you. You can do any damn thing you want. What do you want to do? You want to really enjoy Kirtan? You want to really enjoy Prasadam? You want to really enjoy reading? Do it. Who's stopping you? Right? You want to chant good japa? I gave you one hint, don't bring your phone. The second hint is, shut your mind off. Like I get up for Mangalore every day. I made a vow when I retired from work, I was going to go to the temple and go to Mangalore every day. People say, how do you do that? Come on, every day? Don't you get tired? Sure I do. But, and I'll tell you this, I haven't set my alarm for 40 years. I just wake up. I wake up and I don't give my mind a second chance. It's going, it used to go, don't get up, stay in bed, 5 more minutes, what's the big deal, 5 more minutes. I don't listen to that. I just say, I'm getting up, and I don't even hear it anymore. It doesn't even bother wasting its time trying to tell me to go back to bed. Because it knows I'm not going back to bed. I'm going to Mangalore. I love Mangalore. It's ecstatic. Where else do you get to sing and dance at 4:30 in the morning? In front of God. I mean, come on. It just doesn't happen anywhere else in the world. You go to a temple, you do it at home. During COVID, I was at home acting like me, at home. I was just like, this is so much fun. I never did this at home before. But when your desire is there, and it's a good desire, Krishna fulfills it. Want to be enthusiastic? Yes. 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 Then who's stopping you? Okay? It's up to you. Okay? Going once, going twice. I'm at it. Oh. Had to wait to the twice bit. Go ahead. What was that? Oh, my kirtan. You have kartal? Well, I'll tell you. What day is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Are you guys here tomorrow? Oh, but you're here. You're inside the samadhi tomorrow. Is that correct? Because I'm out of Harinam. Outside the TUVP office, usually about 5:30, and I lead chanting there. If you want to see some of my kirtan Facebook, I'm there. Jiva Nath. You can look it up. But yeah, kirtan is one of the most ecstatic expressions we can do for Krishna. There's nothing else going on. Just chant that holy name. It's just ecstatic. Nothing better. Okay, can somebody play? This is without a microphone. I know. I'm good. Okay, this is